this video, I am explaining one of the important topics of computer graphics, that is scanline polygon fill algorithm. So let me start with the explanation. So before understanding what is a filling algorithm, first you need to understand what is a polygon. So you know that if you need a better understanding related to polygon, if you need more details related to polygon, you can refer my previous videos. The link for that videos is given below in the description section. So in this video I will give only brief introduction to polygon. So you know that a polygon is a closed object. So whatever the polygon you take, so every polygon is a closed object. So here I considered a polygon rectangle here. This is a polygon, and this polygon you can observe here, this polygon is a closed object. And one more important thing, every polygon will have some area. You can see here the rectangle will have this area, right? So every polygon, you may take any polygon, triangle, rectangle, hexagon, pentagon, whatever the polygon you take, every polygon is a closed object and every polygon will have the area. And that area, that every polygon area can be filled with color or a texture, right, or a pattern. But here in this example, so my algorithm is supported only to fill the area of the polygon with the color. So this algorithm is mainly used to fill my polygon with the color. So here you can see here I filled my polygon with the blue color. So understood, guys? So every polygon is a closed object, every polygon will have interior, and that polygon interior can be filled with the color. So how to do that? Theoretically I am telling that the polygon can be filled with a color, but practically how to do that means the answer is the scan fill algorithm. So this algorithm is used to fill the polygon area with the color. That is very important, remember that. So this is to fill the polygon area with the color. So let me see this. So see here how to fill this. Yes, I told you you can fill the polygon area with the color, right? But how to fill? So you have to follow this format, that is from left to right and from top to bottom. So how it is? You can see here. You can see here. So here I consider a rectangle. Here we have scan lines, so many scan lines. So you know that. So every diagram or every diagram in computer graphics is represented in the form of pixels, right? Rasterization, I can call that process as a rasterization, where your image will be in the form of pixels. You can see here every scan lines can be filled with the pixels. See, so how I am going to fill this particular rectangle means, you can see here I am considering scan line by scan line. In what way I am going to consider means, first I will consider the first scan line. I am going to fill that first scan line from left to right. From left to right. After the first scan line is completed, I will take another scan line. Again, that is, see, top line first, next line, next line, next line, like that. From top to bottom I will consider the scan line. But how we are going to fill means from left to right. You can see the arrow mark. First scan line I will consider, from left to right I will fill first scan line. Next, once the first scan line is completed, I will move downwards. I will take the second, that is from top to bottom I will move, right? Again I will fill the second scan line. Again I will move to the third scan line. Again I will fill from left to right. Again I will move to fourth scan line. Again I will fill from left to right. So understood now? So I am going to fill my polygon in this way, right, guys? So first scan line left to right, next second scan line left to right, like that it goes on, scan line by scan line by scan line, right? So now I will explain the algorithm, right? So to explain this algorithm, I am considering my polygon here. This is my polygon. Here I have considered only one scan line here. the same procedure can be repeated with a different number of scan lines. Whatever the procedure I'm going to explain now, the same procedure can be used for other scan lines also, but for example sake I'm considering only one scan line here, right? So now we will understand this. So first step in this algorithm, what is the first step? So first step, what I have to do means I have to find intersection point of scan line with the polygon boundary. What I have to do in a simple words, I have to find the intersection points. You can see here. So here this polygon boundary, that means polygon edges is intersecting with the scan line, right? I have to find that intersection point where my polygon edges is intersecting with the scan line. See here. So you can see here, this is the first intersection point, right? So my edge, polygon edge is intersecting at the scan line at the point 10. This is the first intersection point, and this is the second intersection point where the edges of the polygon is intersecting with the scan line 14, and this is the third intersection point, that is 18, and this is the last one, that is 24. So understood guys? Here what I did, I found out the intersection points of the polygon edge with the scan line. So total 4 intersection points we found out here: 10, 14, 18, 24. This is the first step. Now what is the second step? So now I have to sort my intersection points from left to right. That means I have to sort my intersection points from in the ascending order. In the ascending order I have to sort. You can see here. That means from the left to right order. You have to sort your intersection point in the left to right order. You can see here it is sorted in left to right order only. That is ascending order only. 10, 14, 18, 24. That is from smallest to biggest. I starting from the smallest value, I ended with the biggest value. That is in the ascending order, right? That is left to right order. This is the second step, right? So first I found out the intersection point here. You can see here. First I found out the intersection point. Next I ordered that intersection points in ascending order or from left to right order, right? Now what is the third step? So third step is we have to make the pair. We found out the intersection points, right? So what are those intersection points? 10, 14, 18, 24. We have to make the pair of these intersection points, and we have to fill in all the pixels that comes within the intersection point. You see here, how many pairs are there here? 2 pairs. First pair is 10, 14, second pair is 18, 24. This is 10, 14, that is 18, 24. So I made a pair. Now after making the pairs of these intersection points, what I have to do? I have to fill all the pixel values between 10 to 14 and 18 to 24. I filled all the pixel values between 10 to 14 and 18 to 24. So how many? You can see between 10 to 14 we will get 5 pixels. Between 18 to 24 I am going to get 7 pixels. Getting guys? So like this I have to fill the polygon. So let me brief this. So first what I have to do means I have to find the intersection points. So here we found out the intersection points, 4 intersection points, 10, 14, 18, 24. Next we have to sort them from left to right order. That is 10, 14, 18, 24 from smallest to biggest. Ascending order we sorted them. Next what you have to do means we have to make the pairs of that. We did the pairs, 2 pairs, 10, 14, 18, 24, and we filled all the pixels that comes within 10 to 14 and 18 to 24. So in 10 to 14 how many pixels value we will get? 5 values. 18 to 24 how many pixels values we will get? 7 values. So we filled that pixels. Color, you have to use the color you want. You can use the color you want. So I can use my color and I can fill this 5 pixels and 7 pixels. The same step is repeated for the other scan lines also. Same step is repeated for the other scan lines also. Now, this scan line algorithm will have special cases. There are two special cases. So what are those special cases? So we will see the special cases of this algorithm now. So to explain the special cases, I am considering this polygon here. So you can see here in this polygon I have two scan lines. One is y dash and one is y. Right, guys? So now I will explain the special cases of this. So first case. So in the first case, I am considering the scan line y dash. So which is the scan line I am considering here in the first case? I am considering this scan line y dash. Getting, guys? Now you can see here. So what is the first step in a scan line filling algorithm? You have to find out the intersection points. Right? So now we will find out the intersection points here. So you can see here y dash is intersecting in the value 8. It is intersecting in the 12 and it is intersecting in the 18. Getting, guys? So we find out the intersection points. How many intersection points here we got here? See, here I am considering the scan line y dash. Now we will find the intersection points. So here scan line y dash intersecting with 4 edges. That is important. See, first edge, second edge, third edge, fourth edge. So scan line y dash, right, intersecting with how many edges? 4 edges. See, guys, this is very important. See, first edge, see the highlighter, second edge, third edge, fourth edge. So here, so scan line y dash is intersecting with the 4 edges. But how many intersection points we got? So here we got only 3 intersection points. It is intersecting with 4 edges, but we got only 3 intersection points. What are those? See, 8, 12, 18. These are the 3 intersection points. But there is a problem here. What is that? To make a pair, we need 4 points. How many points we need to make a pair? 4 points. But how many intersection points are there here? Only 3. So in this case, so now what we have to do? So one thing you have to observe here all the intersecting edges are above the scan line. See, all the intersecting edges, whatever the intersecting edges are there, these intersecting lines are in the below scan line. See, this edge, first edge is also below scan line y dash, second edge is also below scan line, third edge is also below scan line, fourth edge is also below scan line. See, all these 4 edges are below the scan line only, and you can observe that number of edges are also even here. All the edges are below the scan line and the number of edges are even, 4 edges. So in this case, what you have to do, when the intersecting edges are above the scan line, what you have to do means you have to consider one of the point as extra. Here you can see here I considered 12 2 times. I considered 12 2 times. That means 8 to 12, 12 to 18. 8 to 12, 12 to 18. You can see here 8 to 12, 12 to 18. So 12 is considered 2 times. Getting, guys? Here how many intersection points we found here? Only 3. 8, 12, 18. But to make a pair, how many points we need? 4. So that's why what I am going to do means 8 to 12, one pair. Again I am going to use 12 one more time, 12 to 18. Getting, guys? I used 12 2 times. So I am making a pair. 12 is repeated. 12 is repeated here also. 12 is repeated here also. Getting, guys? So in this case, when all the scan lines, when all the edges are above the scan line, here 4 edges are above the scan line, you have to do like this. This is the first case. Now what is the second case? To explain the second case, I am considering the scan line y. So first case I considered the scan line y dash. To explain the second case, I am considering the scan line y. Let me see here. So now I will find the intersection points here. So See, I will show you, right? So see here, I will find the intersection points for the scan line y here. You can see this is one edge, right guys? First edge, second edge. See, and one more thing I have to tell you, this is 1 2 1. What is this? That means in this intersection point one edge is intersecting, but here in this intersection point two edges are intersecting. Here again in this intersection point one edge is intersecting, that's why 1 to 1. So total 3 intersection points, but I consider 12 one more time because two edges are intersecting, that's why. So see here, so this is one edge, this is one edge, this is one edge. Here 2 means what? The in this intersection point one edge is upwards, one edge is opposite, backwards. See here, one edge is upwards but one edge is backwards, that's why 2. How many edges now intersecting? One edge, second edge, third edge, now fourth edge, now fifth edge. Getting guys? Getting? That's why 1 to 1. Here one edge, here two edges. One is backwards, one is upwards. One is here one edge, here one edge. So total how many edges? 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 1 5. Here 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. So in the first case only 4 edges. But here in the second case how many edges are intersecting with the scan line? 5 edges. In the second case 5 edges are intersecting with the scan line. But you can observe one thing. For the making pairs I need only 4 points. 5 edges are not necessary. See, don't get confused here. We will see this. So we will find the intersection points. So 6, 12, 20, 22, 24, but 20 you have to consider 2 times. Why you have to consider 2 times? Means in this intersection point, in this 20, 2 edges are there, one is upwards, one is backwards. But see, what I will do means, here one intersecting edge is above the scan line y and the other edge is below the scan line y. That is, 2 edges are intersecting at 20. You can see 2 edges are intersecting at 20. In this case, what is that case? When one edge is above the scan line and another edge is below the scan line, you can neglect one value. That means in this case 20 is repeating twice. For one edge downwards, for one edge upwards. So what I can do means, here what I can do means, I can consider the pairs, that is 6, 20 and 22, 24. See, 6, 20, 22, 24. 20, I am neglecting 20. That means I am considering 20 only one time. I am considering 20 only one time. 20 should not be considered 2 times here. But while finding the edges, there are 5 edges. But while finding the intersection points, you can see there 20 is appearing 2 times, one for the upper edge and one for the downwards edge. But what I have to do means, for making a pair, how many values we need means 4 values. That's why what I am doing means, I am considering 20 only one time, not 2 times. See, that's why 6, 20, 20, 22, 24. If I consider 22 times, what happens? 6, 20, 20, 22, 22, 24. But observe here, 20, 22 is what? It is outside area of the polygon. That's why not necessary to consider 20 2 times. You have to consider 20 only one time. That is 6, 20, 22, 24. Even the edges are intersecting 2 times here. Not you should not consider 2 times. Only one time you have to consider the 20 value. Getting, guys? So I will brief these special cases. First case, what we did means, we considered the scan line y dash. Here we find out the intersection points, that is 8, 12 and 18. 3 intersection points we found out. So and how many edges are intersecting here means 4 edges, but to make a pair we need 4 intersection points. That's why what I'm going to do means, in this case one thing you can observe, all the edges are above the scan line. That's why what I'm going to do means, I'm going to consider 12 one more time. So my points are 8, 12 and 12, 18. I consider 12 one more time when all the intersecting edges are above the scan line and the edges are even number. 2 times I considered 12. But in the second case I considered scan line Y, right? So here in the scan line Y, you can see here 5 edges are intersecting here. 1 edge, 2 edges, that's why 1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1, right? You know that, I told you, right? So in the intersection point 20, 1 edge is upwards, 1 edge is back downwards, right? That's why. So in this case, when one scan line is above and one edge is above and one edge is below the scan line, see here one edge is above, one edge is below the scan line. In this case, there in the first case I used value one more time. That means instead of single time I used the value twice, but here you have to use the value only one time. See, so instead of 20 I am not going to use 22 times, just 20 can be used only one time, because 20 you can see 2 times I should not consider here, but it is 2 edges are there in this, but I have to consider only one time. 20 should not be considered 2 times, right guys? So based on this I filled the polygon. So this is the example. See, so in the first case what are the 8, 12 and 12, 18 are the pairs. So that's why 8, 12 filled, 12, 18 filled. So in the second case what are the pairs? 6, 20, 22, 24. You can see 6, 20 I filled, 22, 24 I filled. 20, 22 I am not going to consider, but you can tell that two times it's intersecting. 20, if I consider 22 times, what happens? 20 to 22, this is outside area, not necessary. That's why I am considering 20 only one time, right guys? So that's it guys, hope you understood the concepts. Thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please click the bell icon to get the notifications, and don't forget to like and share.